All right. I hope everybody had a decent day. I'm going to bring the music down a little bit here. And as always, just let me know if I need to make any changes to the volume levels. Yes, guys. I used to start like 9 or 10 p.m. my time, which is basically New York time, although I'm not in New York, but people know New York. And I've been trying to back that up as much as possible, trying to find that that like sweet spot where it's not too early for people in the US, but it's not too late for people like in the UK and in Europe. So hopefully this works out. All right. Let's get into game here. Hello, everybody. We are in the cozy world, and I want to get cracking on that build over there. And like I was saying, I think it was last stream, I think the goal, I redid my totem. Isn't he adorable? I'm going to start doing more build type content on stream. This is my silk totem. Nope, see, that's my fortune pick. Almost did it. Almost did it. This is a little bit more chill. That's not to say I won't do like challenges and stuff like that in stream, but I'm just saying, like, as a general schedule, I think the cozy world is going to be more stream worthy. So we're at a point in this world where there's going to be like some big builds that I want to do, other movie builds and stuff like that in this world, because this is where we have all of our gear and capability. But then we'll also do, like, most of the time, if I do like a Wednesday stream or a Monday stream, it'll probably be like a challenge or something like that. Yeah. I think I like my suit better. I'll give you the full look. This is the rear. I think it's pretty snazzy. Oh yeah, got the 3D buttons. What? I have an open coat version as well that I did, but I like the closed coat. Not a lot of people rock the closed coat, so I'll be running the closed coat for a while. But yeah, I really like it. I had to change it up. Sometimes you just got to change it up sometimes. Meow says, I did solid progress in my world and found trial chambers, got a ton of diamonds, and I only have a netherite sword and still have iron armor. I'm going to go mining right now. That's a good idea. You should definitely get yourself some diamond at least. You gotta get diamond at least. But you don't have to rush it. You know, it's all about having... Didn't we get a bunch of deep slate last time? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, there's a ton. He's going to get super annoying being right here. I love him, though. I really do. We need to name him. Hang on. Wait. Do I have... I think I have... Oh, yeah. I've got everything... we need a name. I have no levels because I blasted them all last time. I need levels. We need 1 level, and we will have it. Took all the levels I had to put. What was it? We put soul speed or something. Yeah, we put soul speed 3 on these boots. Finally, after how many days? Like 350 days in this world. Crazy. I don't know why my stick villager doesn't restock after 10 days. I'm running out of emeralds. Well, one thing you can do there, Meow, make sure they're able to sleep and make sure they have a fletching table so they can reset their trade. If they don't have access to a fletching table, if it's not like if they're locked in somewhere, it needs to be like right next to them. Or if they're wandering around, they need to be able to get to a fletching table to reset their trades. Now you're in bedrock, so that could be a little bit different. I think we just need like 3 levels. I'm not. They need to have, yeah, Sky's right. They need to have access to a bed, their workstation, and be able to talk to other villagers. I didn't know that last one. But that sounds right to me. 5 levels. I think that'll pretty much sort us out here. What do we get? I wouldn't wear a pair of gold pants. Those 3 requirements. Okay, on bedrock. Because that was lazy. Yep, that's probably it. I wouldn't wear gold pants. Back in my my touring with the band days, our bass player, who's like my best friend, I grew up with him. Great guy, love him to death. He had a flair for leather pants for a while there, and you know they're they're not bad, but good lord, did he sweat in those things? Okay, leather pants. What are we naming this gentleman here? Well, I'm gonna go move that sucker a bed and his table. Nice. I think. Let's see here. I have 3. I bet I have more than 3 name tags. I bet I do. Hang on, I'm preparing for something here because once I start this, there's no turning back. I know there's more name tags in here. Oh my god, what is in this? I just put a bunch of stuff in it. What is in here? Oh my god. Books. Dirt. An echo shard. Some just some god apples chilling in that bundle. A couple pieces of yeah. Let's we're gonna toss some of this stuff up. More leads. We'll hang on to those. Yeah. Let's just. I'll hang on to that. Boom, boom, boom. A red bundle. I don't remember making a red bundle. Your laptop literally blinds you at 1 a.m. I turned that brightness down. That reminds me of so I'm a big Souls games fan. I play all the Souls games. That's probably the only other type of game I have more time in than Minecraft. I'll never forget when Elden Ring came out. There was this like Bandai Namco splash screen whenever you booted the game up. And I'm telling you, that thing was like 20 million candle watts. It was so bright. Like you couldn't like sneak a game in the middle of the night, light your entire house up. All right, maybe I was incorrect. Maybe I don't have any more. All right, hang on. This is a solvable problem. I want to name. I want to start naming things after members of the channel here. We're gonna pull this out for a minute, so we can drop these leads in here. Happened to the rest of my leads, by the way. Probably in here. Yeah. Those belong in there. We can drop that in there. Okay, we have 4 name tags. Okay. All right. This is what we're gonna do. It's one. All right. So we have skies. We have we're gonna name one of the pups downstairs after Meow, just because I think it'll be funny. And then let's see, we got we have to. Icon's not here right now, but we have to make a name tag. And then of course we have to do Grizz. Grizz, I believe, is watching right now, but doesn't have the ability to chat. Okay. All right. First, we've got Skies here, which is a great name. Can I? Sweet. Can't see it. Need to see it. Let's get on him. There we go. Sick. I was starting to wonder if like that name tag just vaporized. All right, we got Skies. Who do we have next? Meow. Ian. Meow says, I don't know, FNAF at 1 a.m. Let's see if I get jump shocked. You probably will. Absolutely, Skies. Perfect name. Okay, we're gonna name one of the Hey, look at me. We're gonna name one of the pups Meow. And who else we got? We gotta name we still got Grizz. Oh, I know exactly what to do here. Grizz is going to be the roof golem. Because the roof golem's staying. He's manning the battlements. So he stays. Please don't kill me. Okay. I am like scarred. Hey, AJ over there on Twitch. Were you able to find my Discord? It's in the YouTube. If you look at my YouTube channel, it is in my description. That is the best way to get a hold of me. Hey, Ian. There, Ian. I just well, I have to show Ian this. So we have Skies up there as the happy Ghast. I'm naming animals. We have Meow. We have Iconic Ian. And we have Grizz as the castle roof golem. Yes, guys. FNAF is an excellent game. Really good game to stream. Maybe we'll do that one night. We'll stream something like kind of out of the ordinary like that. Okay. Keep our crafting table on us. This can go up. We won't need that. Actually, this might be a good way. I'm going to try something, and we'll see if it works. I think what I want to do is put some variants. So, like, for instance, like stairs. We'll keep like 20 of those. Around 20 of those. We'll do like 23 of these. So we just kind of have some variants in there. It's not taking up as much All right. Oh, it's my pleasure, Meow. Everybody that comes on stream, we have plenty of animals and villagers and stuff. So, and I think we have some master librarians, so we can get more name tags as we need them. Okay, let's fill up some inventory here so we can get this thing rolling. Gonna need plenty of these. Some of those. The deep slate tile is a bit much. It's got its place. I like it, but not for a build like this. Oh, yeah, just a second here. Get some coffee in me. Of course, it's raining. So it's 5 a.m. for you, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. for Skies, 1 a.m. for Meow. Yeah, that's not terrible. It's 5 for Ian, which means Ian is an hour behind me. What did I do with my bed? The heck? Oh. Put it in there for some reason. Right. Yeah, I'm really trying to get the streams. I think 6 o'clock is a really good time. That seems to be a good time where most people that enjoy the stream are still awake, or they can make it, in other words. Gotta clear some of this out. We're working on this tower here. Just want to get this tower kind of done. Okay. We'll break out the ghast here in a minute. Yeah, because see, like this right here, this kind of stuff is just like really tricky. That. As long as it's hidden well. The other question is, so we have to be able to. It's gonna take a little getting used to using the gas to build. That's for sure. There we go. Did I pick it up? Definitely takes a little getting used to. Where'd the lead go? Oh, I have the lead. Okay, so you just take the lead. Okay, that makes sense. And then if you click on them again, then you pick the lead up. Oh, okay. Get situated here. All right, let me catch up on chat. Okay, Skies is 2 hours behind me now. You should live at like 11 a.m. since I'm in the bullseye right there and fully awake. Yeah. If I didn't have to work a full-time job, I would totally. I would do that every day. Believe me. Okay, so like, I was curious if like mining would be restricted. Okay. All right, it's gonna take a little getting used to. So it's the quickest way to turn around. All right. This is a proof of concept here. So, okay, so you can back up directly. Come on, chicken. Can you get out of there? Everybody look away. I mean, that was a better fate than being trapped in there forever. Okay, so... the goal of this is to determine, is this viable? I think this should go. Yeah, that's better. That should go. Which means that this needs to go all the way down. Sick. So back up a little bit. This is the tricky part here. Yeah. It's still faster. It is taking me a little bit to get used to it, but compared to like moving up and down this with like scaffolding, I don't mind it. And I haven't even like jumped off to use them as that's gonna come off. Go. We'll just take all this out. It's kind of fire, honestly. It's kind of... Once I get used to it, this is going to speed up. This is like semi-creative level. All right, that's pretty solid, I think. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Everyone off. Make it so that there's a slight change. Drop an item you're holding when swimming or flying. Yeah, that would upset everyone, certainly. Okay. All right, well, we're definitely getting used to it. The maneuvering is a little different. It's not like you're tempted to use like creative controls, but that doesn't make any sense because if you shift, you'll get off just like you will any animal that you can ride. So you have to be careful. You have to kind of look up or down, or look straight down and hit S, or look up and hit W, whichever way. But once you get used to it, it's kind of dope. Nope. So if you want to go straight down, and then we got these two here. Alright. And we got that one. You know what? We can make that kind of a... Yeah. We'll build that in here. like that. So that's the 2, the 1. So there should be another one. It should change directions right here. Yeah. So it's going to be this, this, and then there, there. Alright, so maybe that's the way to do it. Yeah, because you can shift walk, which is incredible. So we'll use them a little bit more like scaffolding. I think that's easier. Actually, what I want to do is make this. Oh god, this is so much easier for doing towers. No. Yeah. Didn't want to do that. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of... Yeah, we're going to build it in a little bit like that. I gotta say, guys, I'm kind of stoked about this. I am kind of stoked about it. Meow. I have a girlfriend. And I'm a complete handful. Believe me. Okay. Let me know what you think. Sky says I'm on phone. I have arrow to signify. Scroll down. Believe you got a wife. I'm all right. Let's fill this in. Okay, so stuff like this, we can just hop over like that, and like this, like that. Oh no! But with Elytra, we're good. We're just right back on it. You see how I like this look. Like I want it to look like it's kind of, and we're gonna do a little bit more of this toward the bottom. We're gonna hang some moss. We're gonna do some other stuff. It's gonna look good, I think. Bro, hold up. I know there ain't a skeleton down there shooting at my my friend here. Yo. I need to sleep. I don't think so. Here's a question. You can't. That would have been kind of sick though. Okay, you can spacebar. Okay. Wow. I'm getting used to these controls here. Oh no. Bro. No. Oh no! This is tragic. This is tragic. We've learned a valuable lesson. Oh no. Hang on. We must fix this immediately. Drumline. I'm gonna go to Trenches Alpha and be the sweetest player. Can't believe that. Yeah, that was... I didn't even think about that. That was stupid. Completely foolish what I just did there. Let's go ahead. We're going to need to buy First thing, we've got to find... What happened to the harness? We've got to plant another... Is that it? No. Where is the harness? Bro, stop it. Can't believe I allowed such tragedy to strike. Where is the harness at? Did we pick it up? Oh, we did pick it up. Okay. Alright, hang on. This has to be fixed right now. I'm terribly sorry, guys. I totally, like, failed to protect. That's why I grabbed several of these guys. Because I was a little worried that might happen. Alright, let's do a couple things here, and then we'll get right back to building. Cannot believe that. Skies number 2 has been planted. Yeah. Well, we have to name... Okay, Skies. This is appropriate. Because your name is Skies, and it's an appropriate name. Each time we lose a ghast, happy ghast, the name has to go up by 1. It's only fair. What am I looking for here? I need rockets. A lot of rockets. I feel so bad. I feel terrible. The guilt is unbearable. All right. Skies. Did I even get the emeralds? Hang on. It's a good thing I plan on streaming for a while. No, there are the emeralds. I'm pretty sure we should have a librarian that sells name tags. Should. Let's see who's a master in here. If we don't have one, we're gonna have to make one. Really? Do I have one that's a master? Alright, who's close to being a master? Not you. This one is an apprentice. Sorry, buddy. Number 2 is our best option so far. Number 2 is still our best option. Alright, it's number 2. We need to hang some signs up in here. Buy paper. Alright, let's go grab some paper. We have to remedy this immediately. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't even, like, consider that eventuality. I just didn't even think about it. Which is just poor planning on my part. It just didn't even occur to me, like, we just need to make sure that if we're building with the happy ghast and it's nighttime, that we don't mess around. We just, like, either fly straight up or we land and sleep, like, right away. Because the skeleton will take them out. We're gonna need more snowballs too. We're gonna have to grow all these happy gas and name them like Skies 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep them in a garage. Is it you? It was you. Buy paper. This is gonna take a minute. We're gonna need the emeralds anyway. Do a final check down here, make sure we don't have a spare name tag. I mean, we've got them in it anyway. I think we emptied all these. I'll survive forever because Gory will never use dogs. I don't like to put the dogs in danger. As a matter of fact, I've been collecting scoots, so we'll put some armor on the dogs as well. Evolution of the skies and the gas. Yeah. You will never be forgotten, Meow. I can't forget someone whose name is Meow. And even if someone else shows up with the name Meow, you were the first here with the name Meow. And I love cats. I have 2 cats. Okay. I'm going to check my shulkers real quick and just see. Just make sure I don't have a spare name tag laying around. I know there's not one in there. Maybe in here. Lighting can go back up. Food, no. Rockets, no. I think that was it. Ooh! You know what? There might be a couple up here. We got a minute. We're waiting for the other ghast. We need to fly over there and get some snowballs too. I had to make. I think I still have it. Yeah, to make another shovel just for the occasion. Ah, bugger. I thought we might have one over here. Can't, like, witches drop name tags? That may not be the case. I don't know why I'm thinking that it is. It's probably not the case. That's alright. We need a way to buy them anyway. Okay. Well, let's get some building done while we wait on our happy ghast. I will go ahead and grab a little bit of... yeah. Trying not to grab a bunch of dirt. Probably going to be a good idea to have a little stockpile of snowballs. Meow, I can't believe you would say that you would be forgotten. You see, the thing about this stream is, like, good grief. I don't know what just happened there. I don't know if I, like, lagged out. The thing about this stream is that, you know, it's a small channel. So I really remember everyone. Like, I remember people that, like, hung out in the stream, like, a year ago. And then just kind of disappeared. And I occasionally wonder, like, what are they up to? Like, remember Monster? Where did Monster go? I don't know. Where's my steak at? The heck? What do I do with my steak? I'm there. Bro. Oh, there it is. Okay. These can go in here for enchanted golden apples. Let me eat something here. Okay. All right. Let's clear our inventory. We're gonna need a couple junk chests here. It's already getting dark again. Let's go ahead and sleep. Should do a Hugh last longest stream where you bring all 4 pets into a dangerous situation where that's an excellent idea. That's a great idea, Ian. I like where your head is there. We we may have to do that. Let me empty some of this stuff out of here. Put the snowballs in here. Put those in here. Okay, let's clean up the build up top here. And see how we're gonna do this. Okay, that's fine. That's all fine. Okay, that's gotta go. That's all right there. There's no way that someone else named Meow just joined the stream right after I just said that. There's just no way. I can't even. Welcome, Meow. Nice. Nicely done. Touché. Okay, that's that. That's got to go. All right, this is the tricky part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be a block there. We're going to close this off, level this down a bit. Good grief. All right. Meow's having a fight with their alter ego. Okay, so what I also wanted to do was off the front of this, it'll make sense in a moment here. I need to look at something real quick. Okay, we'll do an 8. But it needs to be. No, it's got to be a 7. Yeah, it's got to be a 7. So let's go up this far. I need it. Doesn't need to be too far away here, but it needs to be 3. Yeah, it's gonna be a small tower here. That's right there. Okay. No. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right there. Okay. Let's mix in some of this. Excellent. That should be in line. It is. Excellent. Oh. Meow says that they hate Roblox. I've never played it. Oh wait, I just realized this guy's still a mod on my channel. Fine, I'll do it myself. Alright. Next question is how far up? I think about right. Let me see. Look at it from over here. Needs to be about 2 blocks taller than this. Okay, and then it'll match other side. What is that? Is it the same height? Why can't I tell? The heck? I'm pretty sure that's the right height. Okay, that's right. Yeah. And then accepted, I have the power up to leading channels. Message to device gun. Uh-oh. It worked. Your effect only lasts 1 minute. I don't know what's going on in chat right now. These guys. Okay. Let's make a way out here. Okay, so these two are going to be loosely connected by a path here, like that. That'll make more sense shortly, because this is going to... Nope. Needs to be added there. And here. Additional there. There, 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 and there. Alright, that makes sense. Alright. We're gonna need some crimson. Oh, let's check on our buddy here. Well, they got a smile going, so that means shan't be long now. Let's go ahead and sleep. And we gotta remember to sleep when we're using the heavy gas, or skeletons will come along and put a bunch of arrows in the ass. So we gotta be careful with that. Skies 1 lived a fruitful existence for about 6 minutes. Died tragically, but you know. Let's go ahead and pull this stuff out. This is the part I'm not sure about, but we're gonna see. This is gonna be a little odd, but you're just gonna have to work with me here. I'll explain what I'm doing. I don't know how well it's gonna work. So these towers here, this is gonna be connected. It's a small spiky tower. This one is going to be a square building on top of that tower, and then from that square building it's going to branch out, kind of like Dracula's Castle on Vampire Hunter D a little bit. But we need to make sure it's symmetrical, and it is. So it's going to be just like plopped down on that. It's not going to be much bigger, but it is going to be square. So this is where we're going to have to switch it up a little bit and test a couple different stone types. We've got some tough. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. Skies 3 next stream. Yeah. Well, we've got we've got spare gas if another one gets taken out. It was just tragic. Okay. I think tough would work. It needs to hang out this way. Let's get the general pattern for it. It just needs to be one wider than each. Also need to make sure. It's 19. Of course, I'm gonna need more tough. Don't know if I have any more. Yep. Well, we got two options here, and I'm not going to take the second option, so we're just going to use the first option, which is we're going to use deep slate. I don't know. I don't know if I vibe with the look of the tough with the deep slate like that. The tough's got kind of a earthy tone in it that really the deep slate doesn't have, and it kind of makes it look funny to me. So we're just gonna keep it this way. If we do any switch up on stone type, it'll be higher in the build. This is gonna be a pretty tall build. So let's get rid of this. I do want this tough though. This up. bring it out here. Yeah. About like that. And we're gonna have some slabs here and a couple. Okay, that works. Let's see how this comes together. I need. Let's make. That's a lot of slabs. Let's just do half of that and some standards. Let's keep that one, and then those slabs and these slabs we'll put. Yeah, okay. It'll just be easier to do it from up here. Yikes. Alright, let's see how... this looks. That edges it out. Don't need a ton of variation right here. Missing a block right here. Almost certainly missing a block right there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a full block. Okay. Excellent. Now we got to figure out how we're going to do this. I think we can probably get away with just a simple transition down here. At least I think we can. Like here, here, no, here, yeah, and then there, like that. We can light that up. We need to make some iron fence. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Oh, let me go down here to do that and make sure our buddy doesn't fly off, which he already did. Where did he go? Skies, where did he go? The heck? Oh my god, where did he go? Bro. Where did our happy ghast go? Did he go inside, maybe? There's no way. He went inside. Oh, he's right there. Sick. Crap. We need, tools. They're up top. You wait right there, Skies number 2. Don't go anywhere. Oh, God. I should sleep before it happens again. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Skies 3, no. No, Skies, we found him. If you're just joining us, I should probably fill you in. We had a beautiful, wonderful, stupendous, full-grown ghast that was really something. And I was using this ghast to build, and everything was going super peachy keen. And then I remembered that, and you may not know this, I don't know how long you've been playing Minecraft, but when it gets dark, skeletons show up and shoot your freaking ghast, and they fall off of it, and it's horrible, and I hate it. I hate skeletons. We're gonna leave this buddy down here for a hot minute. Did I grab that other shulker? I did. It's got the snowballs in it. Have some snowballs, bro. What do you think? They're pretty good. Want some more? Let's do it. All the snowballs. Turn my hitbox off. But we still got to get another name tag. We should make a trip. I can't believe I don't have any more name tags. It doesn't even seem possible that I don't. Hey. Skies number 2 is still growing, so let's man, this ain't done a damn thing. I don't think I have paper anywhere else. I gotta get that stupid librarian up to what else does this fool purchase? Did he purchase anything else, or is it just paper for this guy? I can buy lanterns. Hello. One moment. Oh man, I left my treasure over here. I'm like so disorganized at the moment. Complete mess. This build's gonna look sick, I'm telling you. I have complete faith in it. I can't wait. I cannot wait. What did I come over here for? Yeah, I came over here for emeralds. There they are. Just got to do what we can to level this guy up so we can. Never again, Skies 2. We're not gonna let it happen again. All right. Bro, what's up? Is he not? Why is he still sitting at apprentice? What the heck? Am I like... What just happened to the... Bro, are you stealing my emeralds? Why can't I get... Oh my god. I got too much junk. Good grief. Way too much junk. Let's get that stuff back. And where did the chain go? What a mess. Alright, well, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. There we go. He's up to Journeyman. If this dude does not have name tags, you know what's going to happen. Let me, actually, let me get this. Let me hold that for a second. I got to get away from the Hans. I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Oh. Yes, guys, we're just hiding there. I remember watching Gory Blocks before he had 100 subs. That's right. Ian, you and Skies, and so many friends along the way. It's the friends we make along the way. I think Gory wants to spare you since you died so fast. Mission failed successfully. Okay. Yeah, break from that. What? Did you see that? That's what I meant to do. Quick break from that, and we did need some lanterns. We'll have to come back. I actually need to up my... I need to check my simulation distance, make sure that... Make sure that the sugar cane is... No. Let's bring this up to 20 chunks. We're just chilling right here. It's taking me some time to get used to what Distant Horizons. If you don't have your settings right, it will jack your ass up. Your game will run like complete trash if you don't have it like just so. So I'm getting used to that. Okay, we've got our steps. See, this is like the exact part of this build where I want the happy gas, because I got to get up under all this stuff. It's just like not super cool. How did I do that? We got in, so out on the inside and in on the outside. So there, and then we did. So these are going to be a little bit wider. That doesn't belong there. Neither does that. So I can go there, and then hang on. Make sure I'm doing this right. No, it was. That's why it's not working. It's like this. Boom. In on the outside, out on the inside. So this is wrong too. Like that. And that means this block was correct. Don't second guess yourself, because that's what happens when you do. Where's my good shovel? Okay. Dirt. Yeah, all this has to come out. Like that. We're working with the fiddly bits right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the fiddly bits. Once we get it all, it's gonna, don't you even worry about it. We're gonna do some spikes down from here. All right, so we can do that on the back side as well. Small tower with a breezeway underneath it. It's gonna look kind of like a flying buttress, but it's not what it is. It's not a flying buttress, but it's gonna look kind of like one. Until we get our happy gas back, we're just gonna have to deal with it. So it was in and in, out. Nope. Exact opposite of what I just did. Like that. There we go. How's my COVID doing? That's a good question. It's pretty miserable. For the most part. I do feel a lot better. I know I don't sound right yet. I sound horrible, and I apologize for that. That's actually why I have not recorded any of the audio for the upcoming video, because my voice is just absolute trash. So I'm gonna have to wait. I'm hoping by like Sunday it's probably be a little bit better than it is right now, but okay. Let me get something to eat. And I think we should be... Let's go down here and sleep. There we go. Excellent. All right, we got a full-grown ghast on our hands here. Can you come down here? Hey, buddy, could you come down here? If I grab it, I'm gonna tug. Reel him in. There's not an easy way to do this. You gonna come down here? I know y'all just saw that. Bro. Yeah. There we go. Do you totally not fit out of this? Okay, we gotta move to this side. I can turn around, break this. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. I don't think we can fit out of here. I gotta like redo this so I can get him out. What is it you're stuck on? You're stuck on this. Note to self: don't put him in here ever. Don't ever do that. Terrible idea. Okay. Back up we go. Okay. I think we've about got it under control. Yeah, man. Wall hacks. Yeah, everyone that's in chat right now is an earlier adopter of the channel. That is for sure. All right, well, you know what? Let's I gotta find the lead that I had. And I gotta fix this. I mean, we have an elytra. We can catch the gas. It's not like a big deal. There's the lead. Of course, I don't have any room in my inventory. The dirt can go. What else do we have in here that we don't need? Let's throw some stuff in here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I need to rebuild all this real quick. Alright. This is all back to normal now. Don't ever grow a ghast in this room again, that's for sure. No way that lead didn't break. Alright. I was going to try and do it the easy way, but that's not going to happen. Where is the lead? Where'd the heckin' lead go? Just 3 more rockets. Pick it up. I didn't. There it is. Okay. Up we go. In fact, I can go ahead and do this right here. Let's go ahead and do this. This out of the way. It's a very chill process with the ghast. But, you know, you get right here, shift, you got out. Boom. And there we go. There's that one. So that's all 4 corners. And then here we just have to Yep. Do something a little bit more like that. Okay. That's the platform for the build that's going to go on top. So we'll need to do something similar here. Starting to see how handy my ghast is. It's a thing. It's a real thing. I'm telling you. Let me catch up on chat. Oh, meow. Built a power plant with TNT, so if Corey doesn't maintain it, it will go kaboom. Skies. You've already built quite a lot, especially since it's only been an hour and you had to get a new... Yeah, true. Yeah, this kind of building, like, I mean, you've built Minecraft. We all have. Whenever you're building, like, on terrain like this, it's a huge hassle. Like, let's not beat around the bush about it. Okay, it's a pain. We all know it. All right, let's come here. Don't do it. Okay. I need to get some inventory situated here. Can anything? Oh, drop that in there. I really don't need this. Okay. We got a couple spots to fix here. Just like simple stuff. This one. Like that. Little things that will bother me about it. Okay. Now, we need slabs. What did I do with... There they are, these guys. Similarly, one out, 3, one out, 1 out. Like that. Gotta sleep. I don't think I've seen Clarkson's Farm. Is that a YouTube channel? Oh, it's a TV show. Amazon. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, I know Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah. I didn't know that's the same person you're talking about. Okay. So now we've got this. There's a platform here. We can put a floor in. Oh. This chair's killing me. And then we'll have a little bit more subdued here. Maybe to the outside. Same thing going on here. Yeah, that was the original 5. It's outside of the original 5. This, we just need one of these in each spot. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna go with spruce floors. Big shocker there. I don't know why I came all the way down here to do this. Okay. Get some planks going, put a floor in so we don't fall in this. All right. I don't know if I'm going to do it that way. Or maybe this way. That looks better, actually. So let's just... Okay. God, I've been playing like the Badlands challenge, and I'm not used to having Swift Sneak. It's throwing me way off. It's all good. Maybe it isn't. Sick. All right. Now we are going to need. This is going to work like this. Let's do this. Some of those and some of those. Move some of this out of here so it looks a little bit better. Yes. Excellent. So this has got to go. You. Ollie's got to go. All right, let me catch up with everybody on chat. Let's take a quick stretch here. Wow, we've been going for an hour and a half. It doesn't even seem like we've been going that long. Let's see here. You can change the keybinds if that makes it easier, or make it a toggle instead of a hold. I still have to use shift to get items quick. I want to make it a toggle. This guy says I'm a genius. This guy's, let's say, our feelings to me if you don't. Sounded like Chat GPT. Local AI. I'm Sky's your local AI chatbot. I don't think there's any AIs in the chat. There's what I found. Incredible. Excellent. Everybody having a good evening. I know it's getting late where you are. It's got to be getting pretty late. You know what we should do? We should put some light in here so we don't stumble in here like a fool and get blowed up, because that's completely likely to happen. Yeah, but there's mobs in here already. You know? Let's get our spare dirt, our spare wood. I'll take that. Let's fill this in so we don't have mob sounds in here. All right, that is good. I left some light in there. That's perfect. Okay, is that? Yes. Okay, so theoretically, if I can find what I did with them. There we are. Be able to drop a lantern right there. Sweet. Okay, coming together. Yes, guys. Normally I haven't even gotten started yet, so we're making excellent progress. These don't look good, so those are gonna go, and that'll do that. All right. I want to get some like kind of last minute stuff done down here, so that we can kind of move the entire operation up to the top platforms. Let's see where we're at with the outside. Looks pretty good. We need to do... like Loki, I love the stone wraparound right there. That, love it. I'm thinking about doing soul lanterns on this build. I think it'll look a lot better with soul lanterns. All right, enough dilly-dallying. I want to use crimson on this build. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. But I think I have an idea. Yeah. Yeah, I just had an idea. Let's, I don't have a single stick. That can't be. I thought we got some crimson recently. We got some crimson. Didn't we? I could have swore we did. Hang on. Let's check the sugar cane. May have to take a little nether trip here. Get some crimson. I may have some down here. And again, this storage is going away. We're moving all this. Nope. Crapola. Hang on. That's my dyes, and that's not it. Food, potions. Arrows. Nope. Let's move that. Alright, well, we're gonna have to make a quick trip to the Nether, I think. Wrong floor. I like that commands, guys. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. That's Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz had no brain. He got one of the... Yep, that's true. You do have to follow the yellow brick road if you want what's missing. My hitboxes are still on. Alright. Okay, there's the golden helmet that we enchanted. Let me toss up this wood. We're going to move our deep slate up for a minute because I don't want to have a packed inventory going into the Nether. Move that back in. Put our bow back on. That's totally fine. Put our food on. Put some blocks on. What else do we need? Safety first. Always have some fire resist on you. Potions up. Oh yeah. Some more rockets. should do it. Make a one last pass. I could have swore we grabbed a bunch of crimson the last time we were in the Nether, but I guess we didn't. Guess we didn't. Shuffle it back in here. Darn it, what did I do with the... Bro, what did I do with it? Must be in here. Yeah. Need to make sure that doesn't end up back in there. Okay. Shuffler. Well, I never replaced all those leaves. There was like a creeper incident up here. Oh. Turning shaders off while we're in here. Wow, that is a lot easier to see. Start clearing this out anyway, so we can build a little bit of a nether hub right here. And that means clear out this stuff while we're here. It's all gotta go. This guy says here to replace the actual AI in Minecraft. I have not seen it myself, but from what you're saying, it sounds like I should check it out. That's the only thing about these trees. They don't... The stupid leaves don't drop on their own, which is super annoying. Oh, is this a silk touch? No, it's not. It's Enchanting. Alright. I think I've cleared out some of this. Rid of it. We're gonna need quite a bit of this wood. Ooh, actually, hold on. Hang on. I'm having another idea. We still need this wood. We're not wasting time here. And it's, wow, this feels better. It's nice clearing this out. It's trash out here. Absolute trash. It's trash. It's garbage. I love the wood, but the trees aren't much to look at, if I'm being honest. Oh my god. Okay. Check this out. This is what I'm thinking. You let me know how you feel about it. Since I changed the build, I'm still going to do the original build. I think this build's going to be a little cooler than that build. And I was initially going to do... I had 2 color palettes in mind. Because I like the paleness of stone with crimson stripped on it. Looks really cool. It's kind of a vibe. But then I decided to go with deep slate for that build instead. And I was going to do big wooden pillars on the outside of the build. Why don't we go with white wood? Why don't we go with the new pale oak stripped over deep slate? I think that would be kind of fire, honestly. The only problem with this idea is that the drop rates on pale oak saplings sucks. I mean, it sucks big time. Like, I could not even replace what I was planting. We went to the pale oak. But hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get all this because we want to come back for a while for pink crimson. And I do like to use crimson for interior furnishings. It makes a really nice color palette for that. You can go, all of this junk can go. Hey. Man. You're not slick. Get out of here. I think that's good. Yeah, we're gonna use white pale oak. Deep plate master castle on the outside. Got some silk touch and unbreaking. Nice, meow. Very good. Enchant. Pale would look good. You'll need a lot of it. Yeah, let's see what we got. What I do with my bed. What I do with my bed? Oh, there it is. Ow. Let's sleep real quick. 3 more levels. That should be easy enough to get. Okay. Let's test this out and see how it looks. Let's get the wood shulker. Yeah, we didn't end up needing any of this. We have a pretty good stack of pale oak. We got 3 stacks of pale oak. And I have a bunch of pale oak trees. I mean, we could cut them down. And I have some saplings, I'm pretty sure. But let's go ahead and do a little test here. Also need to see... Excellent. Boom. All right. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's grab a couple of these. Let me restart my music here. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Not gonna lie, I think this is gonna look really cool. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Oh, that can definitely work. I mean, the other thing is like we don't have to use pale oak. Although you can totally, I mean, it looks really good. That texture just looks so good. I mean, I could use, I mean, I could use like calcite or quartz. I could use white concrete, but all of that looks super modern. This looks like just sun bleached wood. Maybe even some kind of foundational block to transition it. I don't know. I kind of like that. Yeah. Let's run with it. Let's just run with it. Let's go ahead. We won't need a ton. We'll just need this in a couple spots. So if we run out of our stash here, I'll finish it off with the stuff we have planted around the base, which we actually have quite a bit planted around the base. So, I'm gonna need more deep slate than that. I need to make a way to. We'll worry about that some other time. Probably won't have maybe we'll leave it open for the moment. It might work. Dang it. We're gonna have a proper base. I'm so excited. Okay, let's take a quick peek. Some of those are gonna get closed off because some of the windows, that is, because there's gonna be walkways and stuff like that coming out of this center section. And this is going to be much taller than this, so... Ah, missed it. Once again, my stake's in my... No, there it is. My stake is MIA. Now, you have 50 emeralds. That's a good start. And you got, what you say, Silk Touch already, and you got, let's see here, and Unbreaking. Excellent start. Yep. And I don't know if you know this, you may already know this, you probably already do, Meow, but always just take your levels up to 30, because the more levels you have, the harder it is, or the more experience points it takes to get a level. So you basically want to level, where is my bed? You basically want to level there it is. Until you have 30 points, then use them, and then level back up to 30 points. It's the most efficient way to do it. All right. We'll probably do a couple white highlights down the tower. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. And we can always change out the wood type that'll be pretty easy to do after the fact, but I really want to try that. I really want to use that wood type. I haven't gotten much of a chance to use it, and I love it. It's a great wood type. So let's see if we can get some use out of it. Some regular. I use these polished deep slate, the plain ones. I use them kind of sparingly. They're nice to throw in here and there, give it some variation, but they're a bit too uniform to use a bunch of them. Okay. I think these windows are going to be a bit taller where we do have windows. So I'm thinking this first level, maybe one more. Yeah, one more, I think. We'll try it right here. Sweet. See how that looks. Yeah, that's about a good height. These are probably going to go away, but we'll leave them there for the moment. Now it says, does Bedrock have a hitbox feature? No, I don't think you can. In Java, there's a couple of different. Well, there's quite a few F3 commands. So, tapping F3 will show you your coordinates, all kinds of game information, what way you're facing, what biome you're in, etc. If you hold F3 and tap G, it will show you the chunk borders. That's one. I'm just going to show you the three most common, and then F3 and tap B, and it will show you hitboxes, which is also super handy if you're trying to get villagers or animals out of boats. You can see where their hitbox begins and ends. But I've played plenty of Bedrock, and I'm not aware of any way. Yeah, this obviously is going to be wide open, so I don't even know why I added this. Because this is going to be a walkway across with a metal railing. So we can do basically the same thing over here. We need some more wood. All right, it's starting to come together though. I'm excited for this build. It's gonna be nice to have a proper base set up here. Okay. See how much more. Wow, we burned through that. Oh, there's some more in here. Look. We can go ahead and do this structure. I don't think I'm going to do it as tall. I don't think so. We'll see. Take a quick peek and see. I see a pail over there. Another one there. I planted like 4 or 5 of them, I thought. Yeah, there's another one there. Let's grab our sugar cane real quick. this. Still wearing my gold helmet. Gotta get this guy leveled up in here. We probably need a safer place for skies too. I'm being honest. A little bit at a time here. Let's see what that does for him. Yeah, one more level. Frostwalker. Man, this guy sucks. I hate this guy. This was like an early on, like, efficiency 2, but it was 13 emeralds. It was like very early on in the game. I should have just quietly got rid of this gentleman here. And then he gets another book trade. It's knockback 1. And then he gets another book trade, and it's Frostwalker 1. I'm telling you, if he doesn't come through on the name tags, it's not gonna be. We'll have to black out the stream. Chunk borders are useful for mining nether. Very useful for mining netherite. Jumper gets the best features like offhand torch and also have Chromebook. So, yeah. When you DuckDuckGo search AI, you can play Java on Chromebook if you enable Linux, install the launcher. Yeah, Meow, that sounds like a bit much. Meow's falling asleep, everyone, and that's perfectly all right. You might need to look at the tutorial for that. Yeah, that might get a little complicated. I'm gonna toss this stuff in there. We need the lanterns anyway, so kind of works out. One more look at this build. May go with like just the corners. We'll leave it like that for this moment, and we'll see how it goes. But we may go with just the corners. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, I'm liking how this build's coming together. Keep running short on those. This one's going to be a bit shorter. And it's dark again. God, what day are we on? The days are flying by. Day 357 in this world. Not too bad. So we're gonna have kind of weird windows here. They're just gonna be corner windows. Actually, that'll work. My main deal right now is like just getting the outline of the build situated, and then we'll make some like fine-tuning adjustments. Yeah, I just want this one like let's see. I want it shorter than this. Like maybe even this short. Like I'm thinking like an enchanting room in here. You know what I mean? Like so enchanting table and the books all the way around like this. So you'd like walk in and you're just like, as a matter of fact, actual fact. Yeah, I got a silk touch. Wait a minute. Did I get this already? No, I didn't. Okay. Like let's grab all this and you'll see what I mean. This is going to be like that whole tower is just going to be an enchanting room. I wish I had a silk touch axe, but I don't. Come on. This takes longer than you think it's going to every time. We'll move these chests over to this can come with us and this. What trash? I don't need any of that. Thank you. We'll take that. We'll come back for the stuff in the chests. Yeah, that's too many. So we need to do like just the center corners and just the corners on this one. Straight up. That's a fact. So let's and that works out because now we'll have a bunch more of this to use. I don't want it to look like dental molding or something like that. I just want it to be, give it some contrast. So this will work. But every other window is just a bit busy, in my opinion. I thought that was a wandering trader for a second. Yes, it doesn't have the one here. What we could do with this one, since it's on the inside, is actually put them as door pillars. There, and then on this, here we go. See if that's better. Definitely. Yeah, that'll work. We'll have this nice... We may swap this out in the middle, but that'll give us some, like, This area here, I'm going to put iron railing and all that stuff here between these two buildings. Boom. All underneath the window height. This is going to be kind of sick, actually. You here. One there, one there. And then we'll put some barrels probably up here for lapis storage and all that stuff. I want to do stained glass for these windows. But yeah, this is going to work just fine. I like it. We'll need some iron. Oh, almost forgot. Never mind, I have a crafting table. Probably end up removing these. Yeah, they're too much. Really need to set up a ladder. Can't hang it there. Alright, well, we just need a little bit of light for right now so that nothing spawns. Starting to love it. Starting to love it. Okay. Well, we have been going for about 2.5 hours here. And we got a lot done this episode, or stream, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think the streams, I'm really going to start focusing on the cozy world. So we're going to be working in this world pretty frequently. I'm going to run the Badlands 100 Days challenge kind of offline. It gives me something I can work on when I'm just like not able to stream, but I have time to play. My goal is to just get my backlog of videos done, and the only way I'm going to do that is to start putting some time in off stream to record gameplay footage. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, this was a really fun stream. I'm so glad everybody stayed and hung out. It's always great to see everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Oh, absolutely, Skies. Yeah, we got a lot done this stream. And I mean, the new totem is pretty adorable. I don't mind saying, pretty adorable. But yeah, well, thanks again, everyone. And I'm probably going to stream before Sunday, but I've held to my main schedule, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays without fail. But I'm going to be streaming most Mondays and Wednesdays as well, and some Saturdays. So yeah, it won't be long before we see each other again. So thanks again so much for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one.